You will never truly be satisfied as a man if you're going to live your life influenced by other people's views. It is actually in our DNA to assert the way we think into the world, into the society that's around us. That's why there's so much war going on in Muslim countries, for example, because we are opposed to the dominant ideology, so America doesn't like us, obviously. Is it all starting to make sense to you now? I'm not saying you should go out there and go up to people and try to convince them to be Muslim or start to believe the things that you believe in. The least you can do to be a man, to give your life any sort of value at all, just be yourself. The things you believe in, never be afraid to say them in front of people. It doesn't matter if there's 10 people there and you have an idea that's going to oppose all of their views. I want you to stand there and just say it in front of all of them. Having this mentality alone will improve your life by 100%. It will set you apart from 99% of people. Because we live in a world where everybody is just a sheep and they have to follow these weird ideas that we don't even talk about, but they are there. But at the same time, they will follow them and they will act like they are doing it out of bravery. Have you ever seen those weird Instagram reels where a husband comes home from work and the wife greets him on her knees and, she takes off his shoes and, cleans his clothes, takes off his jacket, and then it's going to be a surprise where she's going to put an apron on him and he's going to go to the kitchen and start cooking. Society has become so soft, we can't stand to see a woman doing her job in front of a man. Like, why is that man having to cook? He just worked for 8 hours. Like, why? I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. I'm not saying we should be so iron solid with traditional roles, but if a woman is home all day, why is it such a crazy idea that she cooks food for him and greets him on the door? And everybody in the comments is like, oh my God, I was so worried for a second. I'm so glad that it was just, a skit where he was actually doing all the work. Now, truthfully, we can't explain why those videos have such an impact on us. Like, why are we so uncomfortable with seeing women doing their job, being submissive, when that's literally their biological wiring? But for some reason, when we see a dominant man and a submissive woman, it just makes us so insecure. Like, why are you like this? Think about it. Well, I'll answer that question for you. It's all because of social programming, and you don't even know it. It's all this just comes into being soft, into believing that women are somehow superior. Muhammad Hijab put it perfectly when he said, the religion in the West is worshipping a woman's emotions. That's exactly what most of you men are doing. And you don't even know it. You think you're being a good person by, thinking about equality. I care about the other gender. No, you don't. You only care about being a pussy and a simp. An action step for this video. Next time you're hanging out with people, when maybe you're at work, maybe you're with friends, I want you to find an opportunity to say your true opinion about something. And it needs to be controversial because I can guarantee you that there are some controversial opinions that you have. Maybe even the fact that we are Muslims and we believe that women have roles, that men have roles. And I want you to not be afraid to say it in front of people who aren't going to agree with you. Next time a conversation comes up around this sort of topic, just say, well, I personally believe that women should be submissive. They should cook and clean if they're not working. They have to do it. And just piss them off. Make them angry. Just exaggerate your opinions. Still make it truthful, but exaggerate it just so they get angry. And when everybody's pissed, and you're just standing there like a man with a good posture and just saying, well, that's what I believe. It all makes sense. And I can argue this point to the end of my life. Just doing that a couple of times will skyrocket your self-esteem, bro. I promise you. You're going to start attracting more women. You're going to start taking care of yourself more. You're going to be like, whoa, I can actually respect myself. I have some backbone. You're going to start dressing better. You're going to start, going to the gym. Bro, like, it's so easy to self-improve. You just need to take a couple of steps and change the way you think about yourself. That's all it is.